to receive them. We look at the last 2 years, and there's been other great players that won the award. So I'm not one of those people that worries too much about that. Got it now, and as I said before, I'm delighted and honoured to receive it.
Yeah, Scott.
Hey, Robbie, how would you say the 3.5 years you've been here, how have they matched up with your expectations when you came?
Yeah, they have. I mean, definitely. I think when you go to a new club, or for me, obviously, completely different country, and you're here. I come over here to, I think my first press conference, I mentioned that I'm not here for a holiday. And for me, it's about winning and about enjoying myself, enjoying my football, and still having that hunger and desire, and I still have all that. But it's about winning championships. I've won 2 so far in the 3 years that we're here. This is my 4th year. I'm in another final, so hasn't gone too bad.
Anyone else have questions for Robbie? Yep. Do we have the microphone?
Robbie, you talked about how much you want to have fun, you want to enjoy your football. How exciting was it just with this team? You guys scored so many goals this year. You had such an attacking mindset. It just really seemed to flow from these kind of guys to have an attacking football.
Yeah, I think that's the way we like to play, and that's the philosophy that Bruce likes to have in the team. And over the last few years, if you watch the way we played, last year we just came up a little bit short, but I think we were lacking maybe a little bit of experience. But I think we certainly have that this year with the squad of players that Bruce has brought in, experienced players that's been in the league for a long time. People like Issue, he hasn't been in the league, but he's an experienced player, and sometimes you need that just for that little push. For example, the Seattle game, due to day, you need leaders on the field and experienced players, and we had that, and that's probably one of the reasons why we got through. So the philosophy is to play well, and I mean, you can have fun, okay, but it's about performing and about winning. That's the most important thing, and we've done that on numerous occasions this year. And as I said before, we've certainly entertained the crowd in the way that we play, and the way that we like to score goals, and hopefully we can continue that on Sunday. We'll just cap off a fantastic year for everybody.
First of all, Robbie, congratulations. You spoke about earlier about you guys kind of started a little slow, and then you finally turned it on. How did you push through that and still remain focused on the task again by having the opportunity to play in the MLS Cup?
Well, we know that we have good players. Every team goes through a blip in the season, and that was ours at the start of the season. So it's about how you recover from that, and we recovered very, very well. I think at one stage we were probably 12 points, maybe 15 points behind, and to come back and showing the character that we've shown, is a testament to the squad and the staff that we have. People probably wrote us off at the start of the season, but we knew in that dressing room we had the squad of players, and it was just a matter of time of everybody coming together and gelling and understanding each other's roles. When you get new players that come into the squad, it does take a little bit of time for them to get used to how we play, and they've done that in the last 4 or 5 months, and that's why I think we are where we are now.
Anyone else? Yep. Last question.
Robbie, when you look at your season, 19 goals, 14 assists in just 29 games, I know you've talked about consistency. Is that the biggest difference this year, or what is the difference for you personally?
Well, consistent. Every year I set myself a goal that I have to do better the following year. Last year, if you look at the number of games I've played, I think I've scored 16 goals and 11 assists in 23 games. So it's still fairly consistent. I played a lot more games this year. But every year I set myself a goal that for me it's important to score more goals and get more assists every year. And since I've been here, I've continued to do that. So as long as I continue to do that, I'll be happy. And the most important thing is the team and about winning. If the team is winning and you're performing, of course that's only going to help everybody.
think I have one more question right up here, Chris.
Robbie, I'm just curious. We just watched your highlights reel, but I'm curious for you, is there one moment this year that meant the most on the field?
They all do, to be honest with you. When you're a striker, scoring goals, you have that hunger. So whether it's a goal from 25 yards or whether it's a tap in from 6 yards, for me, you still get that same feeling. It doesn't really matter. But maybe I think for us, probably a big game, 6 weeks ago, 2 months ago, was probably Red Bulls at home. I think the team showed, I think we've shown everybody then that these are dangerous. This is a team that can go on and to the final and go on and win it. I think that was probably, for me, a big game, a turning point. But every game is important, regardless whether it's the start of the season or it's the playoffs. You want to win. That's what we're here for. We're here to win games. But that was definitely a big factor, I reckon. I think for the players, I think they believed that at that point that we're a good team here. We can go and win this.
All right, if we could get the three of you together for a picture real quick. Just set your microphones on your chairs, that's fine. Let's get this in here. And I'm scared to touch it. I will allow you to hold it. Maybe you want Robbie to hold it?
Here we go, gentlemen. Look right here, please. Thank you. And now for the back, please. We have this right here.
Enough Instagrams and Twitters now? We good? Anyone else? Need a selfie?
Let's get Robert in. Come on, Robert. Take a picture with you there. Mrs.
Yes.
Lean, come on, Mrs. Lean. Come on.
When I see you on TV, you don't look this tall.
It's a family.
Man, I didn't realize you were so tall.
I usually have heels on. I didn't wear heels.
TV is not doing it justice.
All right, I'm going to have you three look right here in the middle, please. Thank you.
How about right here? Right here, 1 second.
All right, congratulations again, Robbie. Uh-huh.
Thank you very much.
Robbie, can I get one more right in the middle? Where's that? Okay. Thank you.
All right, congratulations again, Robbie. Thank you all for joining us today. We look forward to seeing you all on Sunday for the MLS Cup at StubHub at noon between the New England Revolution and the LA Galaxy. Will be on ESPN and ESPN Deportes.
All right.